everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marissa and this is Kiss Kiss It's Miss. We are going to be contouring with bronzer today. So everyone grab their favorite bronzer. Mine happens to be the Marc Jacobs bronzer in the color 102 Tantric. I love it. It's a huge pan. It's a great, sorry, I'm looking for my other one also. It is a great size pan, and then it also has, it's a matte bronzer, which is what you want to be contouring with. You do not want to be using a shimmer bronzer. You don't want to be using anything with any highlight. That would not be for contouring. This is a reddish undertone, just a little warmer. I really like it versus it being like a pink undertone, or excuse me, it is a more of a brown undertone versus it being a red undertone. When you when it's red, it's gonna look a little more orange, and it also just depends on your skin tone. My other favorite bronzer is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Smells like a freaking dream. This one is also a matte bronzer. This is in the color Bronzer. Once again, they're really creative with the name. So these are both in the shade Bronzer, so you can't forget that. This one is also more of a brown undertone. If I had to choose, or if I had to say, I would say this one has a little more reddish in it, but as you can see, they're both very similar. They both blend really evenly and are awesome. So I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush. That's what I use. This is the Morphe R2 brush, and I'm just going to dip it into my bronzing pan, shake it off a little, and first I'm gonna start on my hairline. Your hairline, you're just gonna be touching places that sun hit you, so you're not going to be doing anything you know, intense. This is a really easy, quick contouring with bronzer because it's not an exact contour video. This is not going to give you that chiseled cut. It's just going to give you something to go from with there. So now that I have filled in like my hairline, you want to do more here and less here. You want to leave a light space right here, just like we did. So that way you're going to create the dimension that we did with all our foundation and our contour, or in our concealer. Bleh. So you want to leave like this part of your face light, and then you want to darken the outside. So then I'm going to take my bronzer again from Physicians Formula. That's what I'm using. Shake it off, and I'm just going to run it on my cheeks in between my hollow, like right here, and my cheekbone. I'm running it in between. And I'm just using buffing circular motions, and then I do want to blend it. See how there's like a line? We want to blend it. So I just bring it down a teeny bit just to blend, because this brush is really good at blending, and then I just go back and forth until I like what I see. Now I'm gonna do the other side, right here. You can get a smaller brush. I prefer a big fluffy brush because it's going to give you a nice blend. I'm going to lightly, after I have hardly any product on here, I'm going to bring it down a little just so it's blended to warm up the rest of the face. And then I am going to take it one more time and run it down my nose just on the outside. This is like a really quick contouring of the nose just to give it some color, and then brush back and forth just because that's where your sun would hit you. You can suck in your cheeks too. I always find sometimes it helps me if I'm like looking for my spot. You would hit right here. Okay, last but not least, you're gonna take it and you're gonna run it underneath your chin and underneath your jawbone, just like so. Look how precise that looks and how easy it is. And then you're just gonna blend it down just to buff it out because you don't want any harsh lines. And then sometimes I will take my other bronzer, just depending on what color I want or how bronzy I want, because I want to look natural, and I'll adjust it into the other one and just run it over. I have scrubbed off all my spray tan, so I am all naturally pale, and I want to look like I match. So that's all we have. So then I'm just gonna finish my face and I'll be right back. Hey everyone, now we are all done, and you can see what the finished product is. We didn't really do a harsh contour. We just really warmed up the face, kept the center of it light so we can have the dimension that we want. And I just added all my other cosmetics on top, and this is the finished look. Thanks, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, make sure you comment below or like the video and give me some feedback on any recommendations on things that you would like. Thanks so much.